Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in. Check out your boy, P Funk. Thinking right out here in the lab. Where I do what I do for you. I put the book down for a minute because I got a lesson I want to get across to you. It's not a rant, but I got a few things on my chest I want to get off. And now I step out the book, I'm about to get personal. So let's get busy. Right thinking. Ism, excuse me. 25 rules to live by. Storytelling. Story with a message. There's always a message in my stories for life. You tune into receiving, I give you life lessons. You tune into receiving, I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking's way of life through mental and spiritual discipline. Practice daily will help and guide you to obtaining your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. See where we're going with this? Let's get together. So I asked the question, do you know you? You will when I get through. That's what I do. It's rhetorical, but if you don't have the answer for yourself, tune in. I got you. Excuse me. Excuse me. A person who knows not, I'm about to get the lesson started. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not, excuse me, is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous, avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. Appreciate you too. Let's go. A person who knows, I'm trying to get this thing started. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers know that self. And two, might not be true. Right thinkers. Let's talk about P Funk's says P Funk's philosophy says, and this is personal, yeah, again, out of my being a teacher with no students, what you gonna do? Become the student, teach you. They had a phrase back in my drug dealer days, don't get high on your own supply. I got the goods. If nobody else don't want my supplies, I'm gonna use them. That's my concept. Let's talk about it. Yeah, I'm a master teacher, and I teach what I call life lessons. And I have right thinkers who follow my philosophy. I appreciate them who tune in daily, and I give them those lessons, and they take them. I don't appreciate, and the best of the part of it is working for them. Okay, that's my beautiful thing I like about what I do for you. Once you get it and take it and use it, I know I'm being appreciated. Why? Because it's working for you. Now, I question my teacher skills. Well, you just said you got people. No, no, those are my students who follow me. But my teacher skills, because I have no students in real life, no family, friends. Everybody respect right there. Everybody love right there, but nobody practice it. That's what I'm saying. And again, my brother told me 10 years ago when I started this venture, yeah, it's been a little minute, he said, your family and friends don't support you. I still got a problem with that. When I was the biggest drug dealer, not, well, but I was drug dealer and the biggest drug dealer in the family, how about that? Me and my old man. Everybody was with me. So I went to prison. But yeah, that's another issue. But they would be rolling with you doing wrong. I just know if I'm doing right, I know I'm going to get some support. That still bothers me a little bit. I'm still trying to get over that. All right, but I question my skills because I ain't teaching nobody nothing but my right thinking. I appreciate that's good enough for me. But on a day basis, no intellectual conversations, no interacting with somebody. I can bounce my ideas and concepts off of none of that. So that kind of bothers me a little bit. Okay, so just understand that's real about that. Everyone, my family and friends, respects or claim to respect me and what I do, right thinking, but no, partake. And the rest of them don't support. So moving on. But that's what I'm saying. As a teacher, Ain't nobody learning that from me. Y'all, I appreciate y'all. That's why I deal with y'all. I can't deal with them. I live by my philosophical philosophies. If no one else will, I don't really give a good hoot. And I told you, if I come on here and that viewer say 000, bye bye. Why? I would be that pissed off. Okay, that would really piss me off. I'll take it personal. I hope and pray that don't happen, but when that happens, yeah, and I because I live by my philosophy. Whatever my philosophy says, I'm going to follow my philosophy. It's not going to bother my emotions. I don't give a good hoot how you feel. I'm going to fulfill my philosophy. Don't have one. Don't need to have a philosophy that you ain't gonna live by. I I stand on mine. So if you don't believe me, try me. I'm gonna problem with that. I can show you better than I can tell you. That's my that's my man's philosophy. Okay, when he said I'm leaving, you count the days. Why he ain't coming back. I love that one. I adopted that one too. But I just want to tell you I'm leaving. I just leave. I ain't gonna give you a heads up. I'm a Capricorn. I ain't gonna tell you chat. I went to somewhere and they said, "Ooh, Capricorn." Oh, she started freaking out. I laughed, but I understood. I like that kind of stuff. All right, but when you got something that's good, and you can use it. What if it's good? What the hell? Excuse me, but yeah, even my drugs. I had good drugs. I got high every day. I was high as a Georgia pine. Why? The drugs was good, and that's what they was for, and that's what I wanted to do. Now I get high on my own supply. I teach me. I incorporate my knowledge into my daily life. I live this thing. Okay, this is me. And again, this maybe you can understand this is like a tongue twister. All right, what I learn, I live by. What I teach is what I've learned to live by. So again, I'm putting in effect what I'm learning, and I'm giving it to you as I go. I'm reading the book. I don't proofread this. I just grab it, open up, and start going. Why? Because I'm enjoying doing stuff like that on the fly. They call it live. Live to me, just not pre-recording or nothing. No, I just going cold. This I do my thing here. I'm just thought no, I gotta put it together and make it work. So that's what I'm doing. But with the book, it's easy. I just follow his lead. All right, I love that. Right now I'm doing my thing. And I need some students. I would like to have students in real life. Why? That's the fun part about having this. Giving it to somebody taking you. I'm just giving it to you. Nobody wants it. So, okay. That's like Santa Claus at Christmas time. Nobody wants gifts. Really? All right. Call me Santa Claus. But if you're a master of whatever it is your craft is, mine just had to be teaching, so I'm a master teacher. And you have no students to teach, are you really a master teacher? See, I question my own. Again, I do this myself. I question my own stuff. I'm sorry. All right. But I do take my own advice. Right there. What I'm learning, I'm incorporating into my daily life. And before I give it to you, I done sampled it, I done checked it out, and I done put it to the test. Trust me. Just like I did the drugs before y'all got them, I already did them. All right. But again, don't, I do take my own advice. Why? I ain't gonna to give it to them, so I'm using my damn self. That's why. And people recognize and know this, so I'm good with that. Why? If they could see me living and doing it, and they choose not to, that's not my fault. I'm a teacher. Nobody trying to get the lessons. That's not my fault. I'm here every day doing what I do for y'all. But I live with these people. They don't give a damn. So, but I'm good with that. I'm just letting them know I see, and I'm talking about you. Yeah, every chance I get. You be talking about it. Yeah, I sure do, and we'll continue to. I tell you, I don't give a damn about you. All right, I can teach. First of all, I can teach anyone. I submit, no, I can't. And this has been my issue right here. This one I'm speaking from the little gut here. I'm a good little person. I can't teach a bunch of ignorant people who don't want to be taught or don't want to learn. How about that? So either way, I'm stuck between the rock and the hard place. You can't teach them and they don't want to learn. Okay, so I just show. I just show. And they respect what I do. That's all I care about. But they don't. Moving on. My motto, again, is I can show you better than I can tell you. I ain't the man, I'm a man of many words, but my words have something behind them. I can back them up. Where I come from, you couldn't just spew anything out your pie hole about anything and everything and can't back it up. That was the best part about being able to do that. I talk trash. Wow, I can do everything I say. Okay, that's my thing. That's my claim to fame. Again, when you learning, and when learning becomes what? A way of life. And I've been doing this for the last 30 years. That's all I know now. So I'm not concerned about a whole bunch of nothing except what? Learning and teaching. Okay, what you think about that means nothing. Okay, that's what I'm saying. I'm dedicated my life to what I think is best for me. And by doing that, I can help you. I'm like the sun. I'm independent. I don't need nothing from you. I need your views. I need you to tune in. But I do everything I do. I'm self-sufficient. That's all I'm trying to explain to you. All right. And again, if I ain't teaching nobody, I teach myself. I'm bisexual. Let my man say, I'm bisexual. Why? Last time I had sex, I was by myself. And if I can't love somebody else, I love myself. That's the I get that joke a while ago. I messed that all up. But the concept is, I can do me. And I will continue to do me. You should learn how to do you. Why? When you learn, learning is the way of life that you can live by. And I learn and I teach what? Something new every day. I'm a student in life, so I gotta learn. As a teacher, I gotta teach. And in order for me to continue to teach, I gotta continue to learn. So they go hand in hand. Student, teacher. Okay. I learn to teach. Some people learn, and that I ain't got a problem with that. I don't know how the hell I got into this predicament of teaching this now. But I was fine just knowing this. I'm good. I put the pressure on me to start getting other people to learn this. What the hell was wrong with me? But I'm in the game. I'm too far down that rabbit hole now to turn back. So this is what we got. Let's go. The title. Again, I ain't no title chase. I ain't got time for that. But the title, Master Teacher, means something. So when they say that, when you say that, you got to prove it. Again, you just can't say stuff and you can't back it up. Let me explain one thing to you about Master Teacher. It means you have mastered yourself before you started teaching anyone else. I don't give a good crap about what. If you ain't done it, shut up. You can't teach something you ain't done. I'm hard and big on that one. I'm not big on what? Titles. And again, they serve a purpose. But I respect them for what they mean and I understand. Why I got a few that I didn't make it. There were people calling me this stuff. Okay, I didn't say this. I didn't say that. Sage, you're a sage. Okay, the definition of sage. Someone who, yeah, I'm a sage. Master teacher. Somebody who masters the. Yeah, I'm a master teacher. So evangelist. Somebody who works with. Yeah, I got that too. And those are titles that if you doing that, then you can. Some people take the title, but they ain't doing what it takes to live by the title. That's my point with that. I don't have no problem with the title. If that's what I'm doing, then okay, that's what I'm doing. I ain't got a problem. I ain't saying that. A sage, again, is a title for someone who, why? To carry, because a sage has also what? Mastered themselves and will help others to master themselves. That's what we do. If the shoe fit, wear it, Cinderella. And I ain't got no problem wearing my sage shoe or my evangelist hat or whatever else I want to be. Why? If that's what I'm doing, that's what you see. I ain't got a problem. I ain't doing nothing wrong. I was also called an evangelist. I know what that evangelist is. So I couldn't be inspired to be one. Why? I know the hell what evangelist was. My man said that's somebody who do work for God outside the church. Oh, I'm calling me evangelist. See, if it's what I'm doing, if two men, okay, if you into a man, you gay. I don't care what position you playing, top, bottom, catcher, receiver. I don't give a damn. If it's two of y'all gay. That's what it means. Okay, so spare me. Oh no. The men psychological pain ain't gay. Well, yes you are. Two men, two women, y'all gay. Simple. That's the definition. I can care less what you think about it. Moving on, but again, titles are there for a reason. If you pitching or receiving, you gay with another man. Okay, moving on. All women, same thing. Y'all can't do nothing but moving on. I ain't got time for that. I just want to make the point again with the title. You are what the. But if you do what the title say, y'all, women. If you take cash for sexual pleasures, you know what you are. I ain't calling you that. Come on now, we ain't got to go back and forth with that. We are what we are. Come on, man. Stop the game playing or psychological game playing. Why? Because the title will tell you, my man, if she in the corner and she take your money and pleasure you, she's a what we know. Simple as that. All right, let's go. But I don't know what the hell evangelist was. I was called to be evangelist. That's for what? You're doing godly work outside the church. And I do that daily. What? Help somebody out. Try to give somebody some information, hands up. We call it dropping jewels. We call it a whole bunch of stuff. I call it teaching. That's what I'm doing. I have been not so good titles. Okay, oh no. I have been called not some good titles. Let me call some bad stuff, okay? No nothing, dumb MS. I let me call some bad stuff. Okay, if I get all crazy because they call me good stuff, I can't get down depressed because they call me bad stuff. That's their choice. But see, I don't agree with women. I don't have to agree with that because that ain't what I'm doing. So if what you say don't match, it don't bother me. Remember, truth only hurts a liar. Okay? So whatever you call me, if it's in respect, cool. Disrespect, I ain't gonna worry about that. Why? It's a lie. That's why. Moving on. And y'all, don't get caught up in what people say about you that ain't true. Don't even worry about it. Move on. All right? And I've been called some bad names. But to each his own. Again, you have right to your opinion. I told you I did a show. I get 1,000 views. Y'all love it. He say, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I'm supposed to listen to him. I'm supposed to take his little comment and let that justify the 1,000 views that I got. Don't work that way, my man. Moving on. I still laugh about that one. I don't care what you call or who you call me. Okay? I do what I do. And if you're on board, I'm gonna do it for you. Why? That's what I do. Help somebody else to know themselves. I ain't got time to argue, bicker back, and debate with you because you think I know what I'm talking about. I've been called a lot of things, but not stupid. Okay, so but I teach again. I teach life lessons. When daily, I do this every day. Okay, for the last 6 years, my students are y'all who tune in and outside here, when I leave here, I ain't got nobody to teach. I ain't got nobody asking me questions. I ain't got nobody to search no knowledge on the right thing and 9 and 1. So that's a point of this lesson. So again, I'm talking about the people who won't even hear this, who won't even get it. Why? They don't watch my show. So I tell them all the time, I talk about y'all like a dog. Okay, and for those who show up and tune in, that's what I do it for. That's what I'm talking about. I appreciate those. The ones I could care, other ones I don't care less about. I appreciate the negative one. I always tell you, thank you for the view. You got the right to your opinion. All right, so I used to debate, go back and forth. So I'm better at that now. It's getting less. So that must be, one or two things going on. Are you done getting better or less people watching? One or the other. All right, but how about this one? Oh, yeah, I don't care what you, okay. I teach life lessons daily from those who want to learn. And the reason why I teach what I call life lessons is because we all need lessons in life. We got elders, we got parents to teach us. We get grown, we think we stop learning. No, I ain't never gonna stop learning from my elders. Why? My mom is still giving me life lessons. I'm saying the older I get, the more I'm getting like you. Why? I done fell into a groove of doing what's right. And that was my mom, okay? My dad was the bad guy, she was the good guy. All right. But understand this. Life can be one hell of a fight. And you're gonna get battered, bruised, and beat up. What if you don't learn how to live it right? Trust Mr. Right on that one. Get life lessons, implement and what? And save yourself some bumps and bruises. You're gonna get a few. Trust me. I remember Adam Costello. He's in the ring. He said, "Don't worry about it. Just give me a 1-3." He said, "Well, what happened to 2?" He said, "Oh, you'll be getting that." So that means, yeah, life gonna hit you back. You can hit life 1, 2. Okay, 1, boom, then 3. But you're gonna take a shot. If you got porcelain in your chin, you're gonna have some problems in life. Okay, you gotta learn how to bob and weed. All right, most of us, and trust me, everybody gonna get punched and knocked down. Okay, the question is, how many times you gonna get up? It ain't how many times you get knocked down. Life gonna beat you down, gonna kick your butt. Okay, but the question is, are you gonna keep getting up? I get up every time. Yeah, okay, but I'm get up every time. Stay down. No, that ain't happening. Okay, that's the fight of life. Trust me. When you do it right, you can win in the end. That's the goal. And knowing thyself is winning. We all at one time in life, another, had what? Needed some life advice. So I get excited. We everybody needs some advice sometime. My man Mom said that she prayed. We all need prayer. I feel the same way about what? Knowledge of self. I feel the same way. We all need to know who we are. That's knowledge, self-knowledge. So I give life lessons so you can learn yourself. Life lessons, aka rightism, that's what I experienced. And I learned some things from the experiences of my life, and I pass on to others to help them out. I made sure my son didn't go on the drug game. Okay, I made sure that wasn't happening. Why? I guided him away from that, steered him away. My man, don't, no, go this way. That's all. As a parent, that's what you want for your child. Don't put them to the thing. Nah, if it didn't work for you, don't give it to them. Moving on. All right. But again, that's life lesson. You want your children not to suffer. So you give them the best opportunity you could, the best knowledge and advice in life, so to keep them from suffering. Now they're gonna cause their own life gonna be enough for them, but don't add to the don't compound the problem by don't let them be prepared to deal with life. My son get hit, he getting up. My daughter gets slapped, she getting up. That's what I taught them to do in life. That's what you got to do. We all should do that. That's what I'm saying. The more of us get used to that, less of us be on the ground getting beat down by life. Take life advice from your elders, your parents, and implement it, and you'll be fine. The ones who do that, those ones that's fine. Why you think that is? Because they took the damn advice. Jesus Christ. With life experiences comes what? Wisdom that can be what? Shared for someone else to learn from. That's my whole purpose of teaching. Life lessons, not nothing else. This is real life stuff I'm giving you, not a whole bunch. No, I get my book of wisdom. I get esoteric teachers. I ain't got time for a bunch of the nonsense. I ain't here preaching a whole bunch of nonsense. Wrapping it up. Appreciate you tuning in. Oh, Lord, I see that clock. All right. Teachers can only teach, and that's their job. That's what they should do. Calm down. We're in the classroom. Teachers can only teach what? Those who what? Want to be taught. I do what I do for those who want what I do. I can't do nothing else. And if you don't want it, then I can't do nothing for you. Okay. When life gives you lemons, if you have self-awareness, or like I'm using a knockdown example, we're using lemons now. When life gives you lemon, you're supposed to take that lemon, squeeze it out, put some water with it, get you some sugar, and make you some lemonade. Why? That's how you handle life problems, if you know how to fight. A punk or somebody who don't know how to fight would take the lemon and be sourpuss and the whole time. No, I'm enjoying my life. Okay, I'm gonna take the bad with the good. You take the bad and mix it with the good, and you got you something good. It'll work out for you in life. That means what? Making the best of a bad situation. That's what self-knowledge gives you the ability to do in every situation in life. I took all my hits, all my life as life experiences, all right, and I put them to what? Lessons so that somebody else could learn from them. My son didn't do the drug game. Well, I advised him against that. I showed him about that. So he took my advice and didn't go down that road. Okay? In life, life lessons is to help the person better themselves, not to make mistakes and send them down the wrong damn way. Okay? That's not cool. And if you don't know what you're talking about, don't give them advice. How about that? Let them get it from somewhere else. Don't give them the wrong advice. We can go in there. All right. But when life knocks you down, and again, that's part of life. If your chin got porcelain on it, that means you ain't built for this. That means you can't take life punches and you're going to have problems. Okay, you're going to learn how to bob and weave. That means get better at living. Take some life advice. Okay? I say bob and weave, you bob and weave. Oh, I'm going to hit less. Hello? And always give life back more than what it gives you. When you give it to one, it's going to give you the two. You come back with the three. But if the two knocks you down, you got to get up and still give it with the three. Why? You got to give it back. You can't let life beat you. You got to beat life. Become a winner. Being a sage, a.k.a. master teacher. If I have no one to teach, well, I teach myself. Good concept? Okay, so I'm going to do spiritual masturbation. Why? Because I'm going to give myself some advice about life, and I'm going to enjoy it. Wrapping it up. I hope you are too. I'm about to wrap it up for you. Yeah, I'm my best student. For what? For real. Wow. I'm P-Funk. I'm pure real. And so is my right thing philosophy. If you check it out, you'll understand for yourself. It works. Why? It works for me. Look at me. I'm my product. Again, and I'm also a student. Right thing, because I hope you enjoyed the lesson. I got to go. I'll be right back. But in closing, may y'all live to be 100. Me 100 minus a day. So I never know that my right thing, because who what? Well, maybe y'all being a teacher with no students, teach yourself. Try it and pass the way. I'm doing it. It's working for me. It'll work for you too. Trust me.